everybody, Rob, aka Robbie Diesel here, and I am sitting in my car and I'm at the King of the Wing, and I just got a whole bunch of plates. I'm trying to keep them from falling over right now. I'm gonna refill my little water jug, but what we gonna do, because there is a ridiculous amount of really dope, really awesome vendors, what we gonna do right now is we're gonna take ourselves a little sample of all of this deliciousness here. We gonna do a little fake Keith Lee style video for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my actual factual reactions to this food, who the company is, and I'm gonna make sure that I tag them in the description down below. So before we get into business, because I'm about to eat myself silly and probably sweat to death in this car, I need to know that my sacrifices are not in vain. And how I need to be assured of that is that y'all actually like the stuff that I'm doing. So if you like this video, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, man. Leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe so that I'll be able to pay for my medical bills after all of this food that I'm about to eat. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below. If you came to the King of the Wing, what was your favorite thing about it? Let me know. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it, and we're gonna start with one of the more unique vendors that was here. It's called the Chef's Special. They do all sorts of catering, food services, things like that. Pretty decent value, actually. I got a giant ass turkey wing here and some green beans, and we're gonna check it out, man. So we're gonna start with the veggies first and foremost. And before y'all even say it, I'm not gonna be wasteful at all. This food is going to be eaten. It's gonna be leftovers. I'm gonna be dining on this probably for the rest of the day. And right away, yeah, them green beans, boy. I miss having green beans made like this. Like, they got a real nice savory scent to them. There's no meat, no pork in there, which I love. I stopped eating pork and majority of red meats a while ago. Every once in a while, I might dabble in it, you know, for a video's sake or something like that. But I'm glad to see that there's no pork in here, because usually when I get green beans, pork in it, and I don't dine on the swine. So let's check this out. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, these boys are hitting for sure. Really good. Not too salty. There's a pretty decent amount of flavor there. The beans are cooked well. The potatoes, nice and tender. I mess with it. The green beans, delicious. I would say we'll go everything on a scale 1 to 10. And if I'm ranking the green beans alone, I give them a solid 7. Not like mind-blowingly good, but prepared very well, seasoned very well. So next up, we're gonna jump into the turkey wing, which man, the smell is just jumping off of this boy. And this is a jerk style turkey wing. Real sticky coating, sticky flavor, and it's actually stuck to the paper right now. But this is a big giant turkey wing here. You can see a little bit of my paper is still stuck on that joint. But that ain't gonna stop me from diving into this boy. This smells amazing. If it tastes half as good as it smells, this is gonna be one of those ones. So let's do a pull test real quick. Let's see. Ooh, that boy that's firm. That ain't coming right off of the bone either. So hopefully the meat ain't too tough. Let's check it out. don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Like when you look at it, that big bite I just took out of there, like the meat looks dry, and it does feel a little tough for sure. But then there was a little hunk of meat that fell off, and it was like kind of moist. So let me go back in for a second bite. Yeah, turkey wing is good. Don't get me wrong. It's flavored super good. I love the smoky flavor to it. I know they said it was jerk, but I'm not getting very much of the jerk. Like I'm getting more of the seasoning and the smoky flavor than anything. There's like no spice to it at all. And I don't know. Might have been smoked a little too long because some of the meat was a little dry. The turkey wing on its own, I'm gonna get that about 6. I'm gonna get that a solid 6. So all together for the chef special, we're gonna rate this a 6 out of 10. All right, next up we got wings and mac and cheese from Mimi's Plates and Catering. So y'all get on up in there, look at them wings, look at that. I must tell you this right now. I am a mac and cheese connoisseur. I thoroughly enjoy some good mac and cheese, and I am fully expecting this mac and cheese to be an 8 or a 9 just by looking at it by itself. So yeah. Let's check it out. Let's jump right on into it. Oh yeah, that's the, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's the sound of good mac and cheese and other things, I suppose. Let's check this out. Woo. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Yeah. Yep. The visual did not mislead me. This mac and cheese is fire. Wow. Oh my God. It's nice and creamy. Not too cheesy. All the flavors, all the seasonings come together. Stellar. It's not too heavy. Like sometimes you get the mac and cheese that's a little too heavy and kind of clumps together. Everything is coming apart well. The noodles are cooked well. This, yeah. Mac and cheese alone, if I only got the mac and cheese, it would be a 9.5. Easy. This is some stellar mac and cheese. Legit. Oh my God. I mean, look at that. That's, don't get no better than that. You know, I think the only thing that would make it any kind of better, and this is of course all objective, would be if there was like some kind of crust, like if there's a nice little crunchy cheesy crust on the top, for sure would be a 10 out of 10 easily. So now we're going to get into the wings, and these are grilled wings, and I'm trying not to drip. Try not to drip all over the place. This is their sticky barbecue wing here, and then I also got hot honey in there, so we're going to try one of those. We're going to try this, the sticky barbecue first, see how it tastes. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Now see, granted, this is smaller. It's way smaller. A little chicky wing. But the meat immediately coming off the bones. Like I didn't have to bite very hard to get it to separate. The sauce is delicious. Hell yeah. Absolutely, that's an amazing tasting wing. Super delicious. Wowza. Man, yeah, I mess with that heavy. Okay, so let's try some of the hot honey now. The hot honey is pretty good. You can definitely tell, and I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong because I did not ask. But the sauces are not homemade. I don't know where the sauces are from, but they're not homemade. Probably bottled. But they both work well with the wings themselves. The wings are delicious. Nothing too legendary or groundbreaking there. I think the cook of the wings carry them a little bit further than the actual sauce itself. And for that, I gotta give the wings a 5. Middle of the road, really. This whole plate by itself, because it is elevated by the mac and cheese, the wings being a 5, the mac and cheese being damn near a 10, I would have to, we'll go right in the middle and we'll say this plate as a whole would be a 7.5, 8, because the mac and cheese carried, like real talk, like that. Amazing mac and cheese. The wings are good, don't get me wrong, but I've had better wings altogether. And they're a little on the small side too, so no hate. They're delicious, they're good enough, but that's it. They are good enough. Now the mac and cheese, y'all, my God. All right, so next up, we have a sweet and spicy barbecue chicken sandwich, not salad. A sweet and spicy barbecue chicken sandwich from a spot called Smoke, Rattle, and Roll. It's a food truck. And so we got a sandwich and a side. The pricing on there was a little up there, but I won't complain too much because it actually ain't bad. It was about 14 bucks for the sandwich, and I got the barbecue beans here, barbecue baked beans. The sandwich itself isn't like crazy massive, and right away most of the filling actually fell out in the container here. I don't know about the sauce. This is a very bright kind of fluorescent orange. The chef did warn me that it's got a little bit of heat to it, but you know, your boy is all right with that. Nothing wrong with a little bit of heat. So let's dive in. Let's see what it's hitting for. Yeah, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. The heat, not really there. I mean, like, I feel it. It's a little tickle on the tongue, so to speak, but nothing crazy. It is perfectly sweet and moderately spicy. Nothing too crazy though. Like I said, it's not really, you know, blowing my socks off. The chicken definitely could be a little bit better. Like it's finely diced chicken. I don't know if they prepared it beforehand, but you know, it might even be pre-packaged. I don't taste a whole lot of seasoning on the chicken itself. And then the type of roll that they use for the sandwich, I can appreciate, because if you're making saucy chicken sandwiches, you don't want your bread to be all soggy. But the trade-off is you end up with sandwiches like this where the bread almost completely overpowers both the chicken and the sauce. Like it overwhelms it, and the bread itself is almost too thick, which I've never had a problem with that in my life. I've never uttered those words. Too thick? No such thing. But yeah, man, the sandwich, average at best, I would say. Nothing too crazy. Not bad, but not the absolute best. I'm gonna go in for a second bite though, just to be on the safe side in case I missed something the first time around. But let's do it. Yeah, Second bite was more of the same. Nothing, you know, nothing really to write home about. Nothing insanely dope. Not bad. But if I'm rating the chicken sandwich by itself, I'd give it a 4. I'd give it a solid 4. Might be better with more sauce because of the roll. Like I said, the roll kind of really dominates the chicken and the sauce itself. And because you don't necessarily have to worry about it getting too spongy, you could afford to go a little crazier with the sauce. Now, I know everybody's really price conscious, so maybe that played a role in the decision, but yeah. Could go for a little bit more. All right, I gotta be careful with these beans here because I cracked them open just a little bit and they're kind of soup-tastic, but there's the beans. Nice and, oh, they're kind of deceptive, actually. They're a little thicker than expected. I don't know if these are, oh, weird. They're supposed to be like a barbecue baked beans, but it smells more like chili, which is super odd. Let's see. I feel like the beans have a little more kick to them than the actual sandwich did, which is wild. But as I'm tasting it, I don't really get a whole lot. Like, again, it's kind of the same as with the sandwich. Like, you get the immediate flavor of the sauce, and the beans are cooked okay, I suppose. But it's nothing like too crazy. Like, I don't know. This might be just kind of pre-prepared stuff. And that might be what I'm getting more of. Is that it's not all homemade, it's not all home cooked or anything like that. It's just okay. It's just okay. Smoke, rattle, and roll for the price, especially. The flavors just it's not 100% there for me, for sure. Tastes good. It's all right. You know, if you end up here for you're at a carnival or Comic-Con or something like that, and this is one of the food trucks that's there, like, definitely check it out because they had a ton of other things on the menu. So the menu is very diverse. But as for the items that I got, I'd be okay passing on these. Beans, I would also give a 4. So shake, smoke, rattle, and roll. I'm gonna give them a solid 4. Yeah. 4 worthy beans. All right, next up, we have wings from Plated with Purpose. She was a very nice woman, and she bragged on her barbecue sauce. She said, this stuff ain't from the bottle. This is homemade barbecue sauce. She made sure to tell me that she made this homemade. And I love that you were so nice and you were so welcoming and you were so warm. But just know, I do this now. And if the sauce ain't up to par, it can be homemade all day long. But if it ain't up to par, because you took a shot at Sweet Baby Ray's, and I don't mind Sweet Baby Ray's, but if that sauce ain't up to par, I will very nicely, very gently let you know that it's not there, it's not hitting. But when I open this up and I look at it, number one, these boys, they might be the best. They might be the best. I'm not gonna lie. Presentation alone, these are some, everybody makes that joke, right? That these are the pretty wings that Maxwell was singing about. And I feel like these might be the ones, man. Look at that. If you looked up a barbecue wing, if you Googled barbecue wing right now, this is what would come up. This is the picture that would pop up in your feed. It is sauced to perfection, evenly, well coated, not too saucy. Like I don't have to worry about it dripping on my clothes. And it smells delightful. And yes, you can 100% tell the difference between homemade sauces and bottled sauces just from smell alone. And this, I am very excited for. I saved this one for the last for a reason. So I did not get any sides with this. I could have, but I knew I had a ton of food in front of me anyway. So I skipped the side here just so I can dive right on into this wing. And boy, am I ready. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this is fire. Yeah, I gotta go back in. I need that. Oh, boy. Oh, whoo. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yo. Okay. All right, played it with purpose. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is banana. My God. I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. This is so good. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Bro, look. Every wing is perfect. Every single one of them is perfect. Like, you could not ask for a better cooked wing. Wow. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, ironically enough, I saved the best for last. We had a very highly rated mac and cheese earlier. We had a 9, maybe a 9.5. And that was the highest rated food item so far. This wing, this is a 10. Oh my God. That's a 10 across the board. No fluff. It's a very simple wing. But what takes it over the edge, I'm sorry, y'all. This is so good. This wing got me cussing. Yo. Wow. That's good. Okay, so the flavor of the wing, stellar. It's very well cooked. Number 1. Number 2, that homemade sauce. She was not messing around with that sauce. The flavor in the sauce is probably one of the best sauces I've ever tasted in my life. It is everything that I hope and dream for in a barbecue wing. Like, full stop. Delicious, start to finish. Bell to bell, from the first time that you bite it until you finish chewing it and you swallow it down into your stomach. Deliciousness. That is amazing. That is an incredible achievement in the world of poultry dining. And I wish that I could sing the praises of it so much more, but the fact is, I am stupefied by how delicious that wing was. That is a 10. Full stop. I don't need nothing else. I could eat the rest of those wings and be straight. Insane. So much so, there's a good chance that I'm probably going to go back and get a different flavor of the wings, because she did have different sauces there. And I'm going to need to try them boys out for sure. All right, y'all. all in all, here's what I got for you. We tried the turkey wing, the jerk turkey wing from the chef's specialty. It was good. It was a solid little turkey wing. I think I gave it a 6. I'm pretty sure. And then the green beans, those were delicious too. Green beans were like a 7, so I think we settled in at like a 6 on that one, which I stand by that for sure. Mimi's was like the mac and cheese, goated, legendary, fire, absolutely amazing mac and cheese. Don't change the recipe on that. Whatever you do, do not change the recipe there. The mac and cheese, I said 9, 9.5. I'm gonna float that on up to a 9.3, just right in the middle there. Very, very delicious. The wings, they were good, but very average grilled wings. Solid, gave them a 5. Altogether, total score, I think we gave you a 7.5, but since I jumped up to a 9.3, I'm just saying numbers now. We'll give you an overall 7.8 on the score. Smoke, rattle, and roll was by far the more disappointing of the bunch, and it just so happened to be the more expensive of the food that I sampled here. The sandwich I gave a 4. The beans I gave a 4 because they were just okay. Nothing too stellar or mind-blowing or anything like that. So you get a 4, you know? And then last but not least, man, played it with a purpose. Those wings, divine. You killed it. You absolutely crushed it. You deserve to be the king or queen, however you choose to identify, of the wing, because they were delicious. They were amazing. I wish that I could have bottomless wings like that. I really sincerely do. Altogether, man, the food here at King of the Wing has been absolutely delicious. I enjoyed my time here. I thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you liked what you saw, make sure you crush that thumbs up button. Leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. Hit that bell icon so you get notified each and every single time I do an upload. I am Rob, aka Robbie Diesel, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.